Hello and welcome to All 32. My name is Arabia, and here we talk all things football. It's Tuesday, so you know what that means. I have my co-host Matthew Judon in the building. Matthew, how are you?
I'm always good. Y'all know what it is.
Salute,
I
Matt.
see the
Salute.
background. You
Huh?
know, you switch things up for the background this time. You on
You
a
feel-
balcony.
You feel me? I was tired of the white walls.
It looks good. Okay, little view of the yayo. As you
Yeah.
can see, we have two very special guests on right now. I had the pleasure of meeting these two individuals in February in New Orleans when I was covering the Super Bowl at Radio Row. Dope guys, dope platform, dope show. Check them out. All of their socials and information will be linked in the description box below. Check out their podcast and their individual social media pages. Murph, Roy, what's up? Y'all want to introduce yourselves? I'll start with you. Roy, you can go first, and then I'll do you, Murph.
What's up, everybody? All 32, Arabia, Matt, man. Like I said, just a pleasure to be here.
Appreciate
Co-host One-on-One's podcast, where you get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. At least
in our minds. But yeah, man, Arabia, thank you for, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy how God worked, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, to meet you at the Super Bowl. And so for the fans out there, we're a strictly sports debate podcast. We ain't trying to interview you. We ain't trying to get to know you. You know, we want to know your take. Who's your top 5 quarterbacks right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, who the top 5 DNs in the league right now? You know what I'm saying? So
Get
then
right to
Arabia,
it.
she come over there. She like, I got hot takes too. I can stand in the paint. You know what I'm saying? So we like, shoot, you trying to get on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Jump down, shoot. If you can talk that talk, let's talk that talk. So, man, to see how you've grown and see your platform, congratulations. Hats off to you. You know, many hands make light work, and just, ready to get to it, man. And Judon, nice to finally meet you, man. And
Appreciate
congratulations
that.
on a great career. I played 9 years in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I get it, man. Keep going, dog. Get everything you get out there. Hey, get everything you get out that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
Which teams did you play for in the NFL, and what position did you play? Just tell the people a little bit about your time in the NFL.
I played wide receiver. I was drafted 4th round. I was a part of the Swamp Kings. I won 2 national championships at the University of Florida. Played wide receiver with Tim Tebow, Percy Harvin, Aaron Hernandez, Brandon Spikes, Pouncey Twins, that whole era. Drafted 2009 with the Raiders, was there for 3 years. Got traded to Carolina, was a year with Carolina. Did a year with the New York Giants, that's on a 3-year extension with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then finished off with the 49ers. So yeah, man. So 9 years in there, man, and blessed to be, doing what we doing now. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
what you at now? What you at, about 10?
10? Yeah, this year 10 right here.
That boy got that
Yeah.
dime.
Let's go.
That boy got
This
that
year
dime.
10. Nah.
NFC versus AFC week. What does that mean? At the end of this week, we will have come up with which is the better conference. Today, we are just doing rookies and coaches. Which conference has had the better rookies over the past few years, let's say 3-4 years, and which conference today has the better coaches? That is the main event. But before we get there, we got to talk about some of these week three games, some of these week 3 headlines, to a few games that were affected by referees. And I think umpiring, referees, whatever in the game just is a little bit underrated. Let's go on to this Terry McLaurin touchdown that was called back.
Look, I'm gonna mute my mic before I get fined.
Yeah, no comment,
by the
Matt.
way,
No comment,
and
bro.
hold on, time out real quick, because we're talking about the show and things that we should talk about, and I'm like, how you play in the league but you don't want to talk about the Dolphins? He's like, I'm not making them people mad. So sometimes I think when it comes to certain stuff, he gonna plead the fifth. And
You're a smart man.
Hey, look, I respect it.
You're a smart man.
All right. So Terry McLaurin had a really great play, but the officials called this back, said that it was not a touchdown. I think they said that his knee was down, but his knee never came down. It actually rolled on the helmet of this defender. And so I don't know if you guys had a chance to see this or have a close look. Yeah, I'm going to play it again because his knee never touched, okay? And he outstretched. I'm going to go back a little bit more, see if I can. So his knee's never down.
Ooh.
His knee was on the defender.
Oh, it wasn't on the ground though.
And what did they call? What did they call?
No.
They call it down at the 1?
Down at the 1. Yep, down at the 1, and then we got a rushing touchdown after that. But to me, this is clear. And then the thing that's also frustrating is that they initially ruled it a touchdown. All touchdowns are automatically reviewed. So they
Yeah.
had looked at it. They looked at it, I guess, from all these different angles and still said that it was not a touchdown. But to me, clearly it is. I mean, what do you guys think?
Well, go ahead,
ahead.
Murph.
Go
Well,
ahead, Roy. Go ahead, Roy.
They for the ref to overturn a call, I think they use some terminology, and it has to be clear and obvious. I don't know if that was clear and obvious per se, unless you can really, really zoom in a lot closer. That's the only thing I can think of why they. Well, actually, no, they reversed it because on the field it was a touchdown. Yeah, I don't know if they had enough to reverse that. That's actually, yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
don't.
the thing is, I've also heard people say that New York and the film that they have to review isn't the same that like the TV broadcast has. And basically saying like some TV broadcast has angles that New York doesn't have, which I think is ridiculous. If you're the
Right.
official replay people and you're reviewing plays and making decisions in the game, you should have every angle available.
Nah,
And this
it's no
happened several
way. It's
times.
no way New York don't have all the angles.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I'm like, how does the CBS or Fox or whoever have angles that you don't as the official replay center?
Well,
Like, come on, this is a touchdown.
That's
This is
I
a
facts.
mean,
touchdown.
I think he down right there, honestly. So I
That's
think
what I
it's a
was
good
thinking too,
call.
Matt.
I think it's a good call. I mean, we know Scary Terry to have 160 yards and no touchdown. Like the NFL know what they got. All right, he got paid. He a great wide receiver, but that be his stats: 87
Yeah.
yards, no touchdown,
Yeah.
7
Yeah.
catches.
That's
Hey,
true.
That's very true.
hold on
And
now.
I mean,
I gotta. Hey, I'm gonna have to digress now. See, look. So I'm a wide receiver. All right. I've been in these situations personally. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly think that from being in this situation and then getting letters from the league, they just got it wrong. Like they mess up. They got it wrong. I mean, from what I see in this view, like he scored a touchdown, right? I mean, sometimes they just get it wrong. And that's part of it. Hey, you could talk point spreads, you could talk, Vegas, you could talk,
I mean,
and then,
that's the
hold on, and then Drew, I'm gonna let you go. And from his perspective, he's a defensive guy. He thinks the side of that hip, that leg is down. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a 50-50, you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of wide receivers and the Bucks, just another play that was affected by the referees. To me, this is a rookie right here, Emeka Egbuka. To me, this was a catch, but they ruled it not a catch. And this was another one that I think they robbed them with.
Now remember, Thomas is in the
right. So he has it, and then toe scrape right there.
No, I think that's a catch. I think that's
it's no other put. Look.
No, hold on. But look,
Wait,
he
hold
got
on.
put on the ground.
Go to
Boom,
possession.
Put on the ground. Hold on.
Go to possession. No
Look,
possession. No.
Boom.
Look, put on the ground now. He got the ball.
He got it.
Keep going. Keep going. The ball about to move.
He got it. And then that's the toe.
Yeah.
Move a little bit.
Catch, Matt.
Yeah.
That's a
He
catch.
Move a little bit.
That's like, and he maintains possession to the ground. He survives the ground.
Oh yeah, that's a catch.
That's a
catch,
catch, bro.
catch.
Yeah.
And mind you, this was happening, I believe, in that 2-minute offense when the Jets, another special teams play. Now Baker and crew are trying to drive downfield and win the game. You can't get these calls wrong as a referee.
You can't.
Rewind
And that's human error, and that's what we love.
Yeah.
I don't love it. I'm just gonna speak for me. If this was my team, I love the Bucks, but this is the Commanders, and we're in the playoffs or regular season, whatever. And this is to win the game. I don't love it. I hate it. Actually, I hate it.
Hey, but okay, you see, and that's why all refs. If y'all don't know this, all refs get a score throughout the year. So this ref that made that call will get a score, a negative or positive for this play. And if they have bad scores, they will not continue to ref in the postseason. And then they will make up crews for the postseason for every different game. And then that's how you get better. And then that's how side judges go to white hats and all that stuff. So, I mean, if y'all think it's a catch and y'all think it's bad, send y'all letters to the league, right? Like, you actually send them letters. but he will get scored from everybody that watches that play. And that's from the commissioner, that's from every coach and all that. So he will
So
get scored on.
there is a level of accountability, and I can appreciate that. The last one that we're going to do is this Auburn Oklahoma game where there was a hideout play and the refs completely missed this and ended up sending a letter after the fact. But you can see this person here. Let me try to mute it. At the bottom, it looks like they're substituting somebody. He goes off the field, then he turns around, kind of puts his hands on his knees as if he's part of the sideline. No one's paying attention to him. The ball is snapped, and then, they go directly to him. But you can't do this.
Wow, that's crazy.
Did he ever leave the field? Did he ever leave the field?
He never left the field, and Auburn lost by 1 touchdown. So
Wait,
this is a situation.
Did he ever hit the white paint?
No.
That's a legal play then.
Well, they're saying it's a hideout. So I'll show you the letter that they sent out afterwards, because they're saying this is a hideout.
It's like in baseball.
Yeah, I wish I could see the player all the way to the sideline, but I can't. But you cannot use the substitution process to deceive your.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't use the substitution process to deceive your opponent?
Yeah. So basically, they said that the refs messed this one up. Hideout tactic with or without a substitution. You're not allowed to do that.
Oh, see, what I know is if you're not on the field, you have to come within the numbers. But if you are on the field, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you have to actually pass the big ass numbers on the sideline before you can go back out. So even if you're a wide receiver, you substitute real fast. If it's not 2 minutes, in 2 minutes you can just come on and get lined up so fast. But if it's within not 2 minutes, you have to pass the numbers and then go get lined up. But I thought if you was on the field, you can just shit.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm with Judon, man. Like that's if he didn't touch that white paint, he good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, from the rules that I understand and what been going on, it's like in baseball, like when the first baseman he walks up to the pitcher and acts like he hands him the ball, but he keeps the ball in his glove. He goes stands on first base, and then the runner comes off of first base like he going to second base, and then he tag him out. It's the old okie doke, you know what I'm saying? And that's part of the game. It's a trick play. You know what I'm saying? It's a trick play.
Yeah.
And if he went out onto the white and then came back in, then that's illegal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it is a trick play, and I understand them using the substitution process as a way to deceive their opponent, but apparently there is a very specific rule about it, and the referees missed it. And Matthew, I hear you. It's human error. All of us make mistakes on my job, on your job, if you work at retail, or if you're an athlete or a referee or whatever. Everybody makes mistakes on their jobs. I just do want there to be a level of accountability, which it seems like there is, so I can appreciate that. Any last words on week 3 before we get into the main attraction?
Well,
it's only week 3. It's only week 3.
It's only week.
It's only week 3.
All right, so let's get into NFC versus AFC. I am very excited about this chat. So here is what we're going to do. Today, like I said, we're only talking rookies and coaches. Rookies over the past few years, maybe like 3-4 years, 2-3-4 years, and then coaches today.
Okay,
tomorrow with Champ Bailey, we're going to talk skill positions. We're going to talk quarterbacks, wide receivers, cornerbacks, all those things. And then on Thursday with Coach George, we're going to see which conference has the better trenches. I'm going to let everybody give their opening statement. You can speak no more than 1 minute just to introduce which conference you're riding for, and then the floor will be open. Matthew, it seems like you wanted to say something, so the floor is yours. Just an opening statement, and then we'll move on.
I feel like we should just knock the coaches out. It's the AFC. If you just look at the tenure, the people that win championships, I mean, it's the AFC easily. The rookies and the players, that's debatable, and we'll find out more within like the next 3 years. But coaches, I think is hands down.
Okay, how about you, Roy? What do you think?
Man, I don't know. Nick Sirianni got something to say, Judon. You know what I mean?
Not really.
I mean, two out of the last 3 Super Bowls. I mean, that's not too shabby if you ask me.
Yeah, no, he was in them. Yeah, he won one. But Andy Reid, if you go that route, 4 out of the last 6, so and won 3. So I like
Yeah, numbers in Andy Reid favor and AFC favor. I will say that. But
yeah.
if hey, you know how it is. What have you done for me lately? You know, it's Nick Sirianni. But
Yeah.
now,
Okay. All right. How about you, Murph? Open a statement, and then we'll open the floor up.
As far as coaches, man, I'm be honest, man. It's like that's where it's like, again, shout out One-on-One's podcast, all 32. You know what I'm saying? Like our podcast is really like a bro versus a pro perspective, and I kind of take Judon's perspective too. Like, you know, I'm hearing him, and it's like, you know, he's going AFC. I think we kind of agree with the rookie players. You're gonna kind of figure out in 3 years what it really is gonna be, but the coaches is like really like you got good coaches on both sides.
I have my list here of NFC coaches and AFC coaches, and if I'm looking at this list correctly, the NFC could give the AFC a run for their money if we are just talking about like their time in that specific conference. Like we can
Okay.
start with the AFC because I think that's the most obvious
Go ahead.
answer is AFC until you really get into it. AFC has Andy Reid, has Sean Payton. I mean, the AFC West is crazy. Sean Payton, Pete Carroll, Jim Harbaugh, John Harbaugh, Sean McDermott, Shane Steichen, Mike Tomlin, Mike Vrabel. Right? And Vrabel also is kind of like, you know, we'll
I mean,
just throw that in
I
there.
wouldn't include Vrabel. Vrabel has some really good years in Tennessee, but I wouldn't include that. Like he got to reestablish himself.
exactly.
Kind of same with Pete Carroll, even though Pete Carroll was really good, but he was in a different conference.
Right.
Exactly. Okay, so for the NFC, Nick Sirianni, we have Dan Campbell, we have Matt LaFleur, we have Kevin O'Connell, Kyle Shanahan, Mike McDonald, Todd Bowles, Dan Quinn, Brian Schottenheimer. Now, I know we'll get back to Brian Schottenheimer and Ben Johnson. Here's the reason why I'm putting them in there, because we said coaches, not just head coaches. Okay, Ben Johnson for the past few years has been one of the best coordinators in that same division with the NFC North. And now he's a head coach who, you know, just took down America's sweetheart. And Brian Schottenheimer, Lil Shotty, has come out and did a better job than I think most people anticipated. So just like if we list them out, there are more impressive NFC coaches, but specifically head coaches, than there
No.
are AFC coaches.
No, not even. And you say all that, and it's still not even close. It's still not even close. And I'll go with this one. And he doesn't have a perfect team. He never has the right pieces that he needs, and they haven't won this playoff game. But Mike Tomlin stats and how he's commanded that locker room and how he's had that team in a winning position every year for the last 18 years.
20
Nobody,
years down there.
yeah, nobody else on the other side can say they've done that.
Yeah.
Not one coach.
Yeah.
Not one coach. And you know, I get it. Like the AFC is a ugly, dirty football. It get cold in most of them places at the end of the year. And the AFC, the NFC is not so much. You know, you got the
Got the NFC North.
But you got the offensive minds over there. You got the guys that, you know, run zone schemes 7 different ways and kind of trick you and how you execute things and stuff like that. And so, yeah, but it's not. I don't think it's even close. Just the coaching pedigree from the NFC AFC.
If you go coach for coach, I will say that the magnitude of that coach, like their resume, does outweigh the resume of the coaches in the NFC. For every Andy Reid, I can't go coach for coach with Andy Reid, Mike Tomlin, John Harbaugh.
Hey, you want to go?
Just
You want
those
to
3
go?
alone.
Hey, we go D-coordinate to Spags. Nah, Spags at the Chiefs is
Okay.
a dog. Nah,
Well,
Spags.
Absolutely.
hold on. I disagree with you, Matt. I gotta disagree with you, bro. You know why? Because not only Nick Sirianni, What about Sean McVay? He's a Super Bowl champ. Is he not a good coach out of NFC? Sean McVay for the Rams?
No, he a great coach, but that's also an offensive mind.
Right.
That's fine.
And you know that's fine, but that's two coaches, right? Like every time you open your mouth, you're gonna say Nick Sirianni and Nick Sirianni.
No,
Like,
I said
okay,
Kyle Shanahan,
Matt
Sean
Love,
McVay,
Matt
Matt
LaFleur,
LaFleur.
Sean McVay, they both from the same tree.
Right.
They
Yep.
both from
They
the
all from the
Shanahan
coaching tree.
tree.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what's kind of got the NFC looking pretty right now. Is the offensive schemes that they have, but going to the Super Bowl, winning things like that, like I mean, all the MVPs coming out of the AFC.
Yep.
So
I'm
like,
about to say Joe Brady. Don't forget about Joe Brady over there with the Bills.
Okay,
Yeah.
but besides
Don't
Andy
forget about
Reid,
Joe Brady,
what's going
Roy.
on in the AFC?
Josh
Besides,
Allen.
if you talk about championship, it's Andy Reid. I don't see nobody else. Who
But I'm
else?
just saying, but Josh Allen though, when you talk about, like you say, coordinators, like there's
Yeah.
some, like we giving y'all grace, but we AFC really like that though.
You got
like,
Dan Quinn with the Commanders. Like, I mean, we could go blow for blow now.
Yeah, no, don't do that, Murph, now, because
What you
that's a really
mean?
good point. Because here's
the
the thing
best
about Nick
defense is
Sirianni.
Dan
Too. I think a lot
Quinn.
of
Dan
people.
Quinn just got there.
Dan Quinn did
second
just
year.
get there, but he led a
Vance
team
Joseph
that
with the
nobody really was
Broncos?
worried about with the
Pat
highest
Surtain?
turnover in their roster and led them to the NFC Championship game. But what I'll say about a coach like Nick Sirianni, no, he's not a true X's and O's coach. He's not a defensive mind. He's not an offensive mind. When he was calling plays to Jalen Hurts on that offense, he looked horrible, which is why they had to pass the play calling off to Shane Steichen. But what he does very well, he's a leader of men. And I know that is diminished a lot. But people get in those positions and they don't know how to lead a team. They don't put the right people in positions. Coordinator after coordinator after coordinator for the Eagles on offense and on defense, and they still find success. Why? Because the constant has been Nick Sirianni. They've had different weapons. They've had different this and that. But Jalen Hurts has had several different coordinators, and time after time, season after season, Nick Sirianni puts his team in position to be led by men who ultimately, you know, can do the damn thing. Now, there are more head coaches to name that are more impressive in the NFC, but I would say the weight is heavily skewed to the AFC. But I think it's cheating a little bit with Andy Reid because a lot of his time was in the NFC.
Can we poll? Hey, like,
Yeah, we're gonna
subscribe,
poll
comment.
it.
Like, subscribe, comment, all 32 one-on-ones podcast. We need to know who y'all
Yeah,
like.
we're gonna pull it.
AFC,
And
NFC
also, if
coaches.
just talking about like the
I'm
coach of the
rocking
year
with
for the
Judon
last
with
3
the
years.
AFC.
I'm gonna say NFC for the last 3 years. 2022, the coach of the year, AP Associated Press Coach of the Year award season. 2022 was Dable. Yikes. 2023, Kevin Stefanski. 2024 was Kevin O'Connell. So, I mean,
And
yeah.
those are all, and they win that because they're all surprises. All surprise, like when you talk about coach of the year, they don't go consistent coaches. They don't go. They go splash stuff, and that's why I said the NFC always gonna have some splash shit. It's always gonna be some wolf in sheep clothing. That's what it's always. That's what it's always gonna be.
Judon. Hold on. Go ahead.
They that's the football they play is speed and space football over there. Like that's what it is. And then the AFC is more in the phone booth. And that's just the styles of it. Like you seen the Rams was up 28 points and they were still throwing the ball. For what?
Hey, that's what happens when you got Matthew Stafford. He supposed to be
exactly.
elite.
And if you go to Baltimore and if you get down 28 points, you're gonna get a heavy dose of run game, 13 personnel.
Yeah, you right.
With a fullback in the game. 22 personnel.
Straight up.
They don't. I mean, you know, they got the Kyle Juszczyks. That's the type of fullbacks they got over there, and they got the Pat Ricards. That's the type of fullbacks they got over there. So it's just different games. It's just two different games. You might get 20 personnel, no tight ends on the field.
No tight end, no running.
You up 20? Like, yeah, I mean, it's two running backs in the backfield.
Okay. So I'm not mad at coaches maybe going to the AFC. Like I said, we're gonna poll it and see what the people think. But let's get into these rookies. Let's get into these rookies.
It's gonna be a heavy commander poll.
Hey, Matt, she's setting it up real commander-ish.
No, but you know what's crazy
right,
though? I want everybody to see the bias because Matthew is an AFC guy. 5 years with the Ravens, then 3 years with the Patriots. The only year in your NFL career you ever spent in the NFC was last year with the Falcons.
Huh? That's a good
Underneath
point, Judon.
a coordinator who I think was not doing a great job. So I think the bias is real.
No, look, my dog Mike McDonald in Seattle.
That's true.
He was the defensive coordinator at Baltimore.
Hey,
that's my guy.
Hey.
But it's just
saying, you're an AFC guy.
They play a different brand of football.
It's definitely more physical, smash-mouth brand of football for sure. For sure.
I gotta say this now. I gotta put the fans, the viewers, into a space that I only know that Judon knows, and Judon gonna answer this question. Answer it truthfully the way the league and the brotherhood answers this question, and then we'll poll it. What's the tougher conference, AFC or NFC, Judon?
It's the AFC.
Bomb! That's an NFL answer right there. That is an NFL player's answer right there. And then that's the thing. Fans don't know this, but the style of ball in the AFC versus the style of ball played in the NFC, the AFC is so much harder to win in than the NFC. But a lot of people, a lot of fans will disagree and think the NFC. But it is a known fact amongst the NFL fraternity that the AFC is harder than the NFC and is more physical.
You know what I will say? I'll say this, which is why this is such an amazing conversation. Generation after generation, the NFL has put out polls to fans and to even some players and coaches over, when I say like a couple decades, to see which is the better like they poll people on lots of things. One of them is like the better conference. Year after year, the fans are split down the middle between AFC and NFC. It's a polarizing topic, which is why it's always such a great conversation. There are fans of both conferences, there are people who have their own opinions, but this is a great convo because constantly fans are split between liking the NFC better and liking the AFC better. Judon, I think you're going to say something.
It'll be because the NFC play like a beautiful style of game. It's just it's a very purist game, like, and it'll have defenders looking kind of crazy, and that's good for the fans.
Yeah.
But when you get into November, December, I mean, you want to go watch some AFC games, but you just gonna be cold as shit. Like you gonna be cold, and so it's just a different brand of football, which I enjoy. Like that's like, go hit somebody, like solve everything with not back and violence.
Yeah,
right.
Like
I
played in the AFC. I played in the AFC,
go ahead.
And that AFC dog is really like the brand of football, man. And like I didn't understand it. I was like, how can it be like NFC, AFC until we played the NFC team? And it was like, damn, these jokers soft as hell. Like it's like you really could see the different style of ball. But when you playing Pittsburgh, when you playing Baltimore, when you playing the Chiefs, when you playing Denver, when you playing...
Hold on, the Chiefs. Let's talk about the Chiefs, Murph. Let's talk about the Chiefs. Now, they're not playing like the Ravens and the Bills, and they're going to line it up double tight, smash mouth, off tackle. They playing Patrick Mahomes, spread the ball around. That's more like NFC.
Bruh, stop.
Let me get him. But are the Chiefs playing as bad as the Cowboys? No.
Listen,
hold on. That's why, hold on. You gotta let me land. You gotta let me land. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You talking about the Chiefs, right? And you interrupting me. What I'm trying to tell you is...
I'm saying because that's not going along with your
This is all I'm trying to tell you is the AFC versus the NFC, dog. The NFC games are cupcake, bro. I'm telling you, when you talk about, and I hate to say it because I'm wearing the jersey, but when you talk about Bucks, when you talk about Bucks, Carolina, when you talk about Bucks, Carolina, Atlanta, when you talk about Dallas, when you talk about, Philly like the only team, but I'm telling you, bro, the NFC is known to be a softer conference, bro. It's known.
the
It's a known
49ers
fact.
soft. That's what you're
By
gonna say.
all of the players.
The 49ers
Matthew
soft.
Judon plays right now, and I asked him, what's a stronger conference? What's the tougher conference? He said AFC and didn't bat an eye. Don't kill me. I'm
Played
telling
in
you.
AFC his whole damn career. I mean, not saying he knows he
But
played.
with this one, and you say something. You say something about the Chiefs, and I'm gonna tell you this now.
Yeah.
The best player on that field always gonna be Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
Yep.
If Kareem Hunt didn't get into what he got into, they would be a power I running team. They would still let Patrick Mahomes do what he has to do and do what he want to do. But if you've known Kansas City for running backs from year after year after year after year, and they always
Charles, Priest Holmes, and all them boys. That's what you saying?
come on now, and Kareem Hunt was on that track.
I like Pacheco
He was, yes, but Pacheco, he
got that
don't.
physical bruiser like Hunt.
Yeah, he not, but he will lower his head.
Yeah,
He will run somebody over.
Mhm.
But
Chris Jones though, Judon, you got Chris Jones.
I'm telling you, and Chris Jones, we all think he a 3 technique. He line up at end sometimes. They play big ball.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Roy.
That's the team that want to bully you. The 49ers.
No, it's
The
not.
49ers
No,
not
it's
a bully
not.
defense.
I'm telling you, and
Patrick Willis, Navarro Bowman, them boys will take your head off.
I mean, you could talk about the Bucks when they had Warren Sapp and all them guys.
Yeah,
that was
bullies,
a bully
they
team.
Bullies for sure.
But when that team come in, when that type of team come in, they start winning. Like Carolina, when they was really good, their defense was like that, and they were bullies. They were hitting people, and everybody was like, "What the fuck going on in Carolina?" And Cam Newton had a big part about it in it. But that defense, they had so many players on that defense that just didn't care. And once that happened, that team, whichever team that is, that get that defense, that kind of adapt AFC style, they start winning. They start winning because it starts with the defense. That's all the AFC is. You have really good defenders, and that's why Roquan Smith came to Baltimore, and they was like, "Oh shit, give him whatever he wants." But when he was in Chicago, it was, he couldn't cover tight ends. He couldn't do that. That's because y'all got him trying to be cute. That's not the type of defender that y'all got.
What about the Legion of Boom in Seattle?
That was all DBs. That was all little niggas. That was all DBs. It was all DBs.
Thank you.
The Legion of Boom had one
Wagner.
big body,
you look at Bobby Wagner, one of the hardest hitting linebackers, and he is all DBs.
Nobody ever said he was one of the hardest hit linebackers. Nobody ever.
Bobby Wagner,
one of the greatest linebackers ever. Yes.
But he's not no hard hitter, bro.
You know what Bobby Wagner used to do? Okay, when they was the Legion of Boom, when they was the Legion of Boom, they came out with tackling drills, and that's where you got the roll tackle.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the like this and just stuck him. It was roll tackle. The run through the hip, tackle and roll. That they came out with videos of them doing that.
Okay.
But they had one big hitter. And where did he come from?
Chancellor?
Where did he come from? Where he come from?
Who, Cam Chancellor?
Where he come from?
What, AFC?
Come on. It changed everything. Come on now.
Man, they was a tough Marshawn Lynch running at you.
Bro.
Beast mode. Like,
bro,
it
listen,
was tough.
bro. Historically, Roy,
and what that sound like? What that sound like? They was good. What it sound like?
What, AFC?
Exactly. Historically, bro. Historically, dog. Like, even the Dolphins, bro, they defense trio, bro. It's just, they can't do nothing with the offense. It's just like, what it is, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
I mean, no, the D-line tough now, Judo. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all D-line, I mean, you got Phillips, you got what's number 2? I forgot it from
Chubb, Brad.
Chubb.
The boy,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
bro, I'm telling you, bro, the NFC, bro, I'm telling you, dog, it's a known fact, bro. The NFC is not taking
It really
serious
is.
as
It
defense.
really is.
Like the Eagles defense last year was supposed to be really good. This year they're not that good. But the Chiefs defense is still good.
Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter, you gonna look at them and say they're not good?
All right. Yeah, we gonna argue about the Eagles all day. What you got to
there
say,
you go.
Arabia?
You see what I got to deal with, Judon.
Arabia, what you got to say?
Okay, so if we look at total defense, right, we're going to look at a few different statistical categories. First is total defense, and it's categorized by defensive yards allowed, right? So we even just look at the top 10. The NFC wins that. The top 10 are Browns, Falcons, Packers, Rams, Colts, 49ers, Chargers, Bills, Eagles, Lions. There are more NFC teams in that than AFC teams. If we look at passing defensive, pass yards allowed, NFC wins that as well. Number 1 is Bills, then Falcons, Browns, Rams, Vikings, 49ers, Colts, Eagles, Broncos, Packers. If we look then at rushing defense, rushing yards allowed, once again, NFC, Browns, Packers, Patriots, Raiders, Buccaneers, Cardinals, Jaguars, Chargers, Falcons, Bengals. That actually might be AFC. And then scoring defenses, once again, the NFC, Rams, Falcons, Chargers, Packers, Commanders, Raiders, Seahawks, 49ers, Texans, and Cardinals. Red zone defense, NFC, Chargers, Buccaneers, Rams, Broncos, Raiders, Packers, Seahawks, Vikings, Panthers, Titans. I mean, the third down defense, too. Like, if you just look at actual statistical categories in the NFL, you see that NFC wins. Now, maybe you're saying through 3 weeks, their opponents have been, people in their conference or whatever. But, I mean, tell me, Murph, how the numbers are lying.
Stats are for losers.
Please.
Nah, I will say
very
stats don't always
convenient.
tell the whole story,
That's
but
convenient.
Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let Judon take off, man. I'm flabbergasted.
No, I mean, when you put the stats up, that don't tell a game, and that you will see you will see the scorecard or press score, and then you'll be like, oh, this team blew this team out if you don't see the score.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that happens, but we're talking about a more physical brand of football. We're not talking about statistical wise, because I mean, you can play a bad team. Like you can play a team that ain't had their best game. Like
what did the Cleveland Browns do to the Ryan Hot Green Bay Packers yesterday? Okay.
Yeah, that's very true. That's
You know
very
what I'm
true.
saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Is like that type of style of play is just different. It's different. The boy got hit in the mouth. They ain't know what hit him, and they lost to a Cleveland Browns team who can't really do nothing in the AFC. I'm telling you, man, like the AFC is tough, dog. The AFC is tough.
Yeah.
Like,
We're not talking about, though, which conference is the most physical, which is why I think more than one thing can be true at once.
Yeah.
Yes, the AFC might have more physical football as far as their defenses, but the overall conversation is about which conference is better, and statistics add to that conversation. It's not about stat padding. It's about facts are facts. And so one of the facts that works in the NFC favor is that statistically, they're on top of the AFC as far as their defenses, not even to mention the offense or special teams. So I think statistically, the NFC wins that. But if you're talking about a more physical brand of football for their defenses, sure, AFC wins, but that doesn't mean that they are the better conference. I think, once again, like, even if you look at who's won the Super Bowl over the past few years, I think it's almost split down the middle, AFC, NFC, over the past couple decades. So, yes, let's get into these rookies kind of as a closeout. I think the NFC wins this by a landslide. Let's go back to 2023.
And I just
NFC
gotta
rookies.
say this though: the number 1 ranked defense in the NFL right now is the Cleveland Browns. Just FYI, I just want you to know that.
Yes.
And then it's
Yes.
Atlanta, Green Bay, San Fran, Rams, Minnesota. It goes a lot. And then Indianapolis.
Yes.
It's just you got a point. I can't lie. I agree with you that the NFC is playing really good defense right now. It's just like I say with Judon, like overall, the AFC is just known to have a different type of brand of football. But go ahead, my bad.
That's like a really great point to my point, though, because the Browns are not a good team. They just maybe play physical defense. So, I mean, I don't think they're going to get anywhere or do anything. They just have a good defense. So that's great. But, I mean, that doesn't mean that they're a really
They
good
need to
team.
play Shador Sanders. They need to put Shador Sanders in. If they put Shador Sanders in.
Here we go. See, Judon, you see what I got to deal with?
Yeah.
See what I got to deal with, Judon?
Yeah.
A third string to be a starter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to put Shador in. That's what they need to do. That's what need to happen. He should have been taken in the first round.
Now you taking a fan side, Murph. That's not a pro take. That's a fan take. But
He threw for 4,000 yards, Roy. What do you want me to say? He threw a 4,000 yards.
When they played
Yeah,
no defense in the
130
Big 12.
passer rating. What are you
You
talking
think he do that
about?
in the SEC? No.
What?
He would not do that in the SEC, and I'm standing on that.
Man, Shador Sanders need to be starting quarterback for the Cleveland Trash Browns. That's what he need to be, so they can get a chance. Straight up.
Oh man.
You the same one that said he should have been drafted over Cam Ward.
He should have been.
Wow.
He should have been taken first overall.
Over Cam Ward.
As a wide receiver, I don't want nobody that can run the ball. I want you to sit back there and throw the ball. I want a Joe Burrow. I want a Tom Brady. I want a Matthew Stafford.
That's what Cam Ward is. He's a pocket passer.
Cam Ward's not no pocket passer.
Hey, Ray, y'all losing this automatically because the NFC drafted Emmanuel Forbes.
Okay, relax. All right, relax. Let's see who else. Because that actually pissed me off about that Rams game too. Like they had him out there way too much. That's a great point. A great segue to these rookies. 2023. Yeah. I was gonna go back to 2022, but let's just start at 2023.
Okay.
NFC drafted. Bijan Robinson. Jalen Carter. Jahmyr Gibbs. JSN.
Wow.
Jordan Addison. Sam Laporta. Brian Branch. Jaden Reed. Zach Charbonnet. Yaya Diaby. Puka Nacua. Yeah. And let me just read off some notable AFC rookies. CJ Stroud. Will Anderson. Christian Gonzalez. Zay Flowers. Rashee Rice. Juice Scruggs. Marvin Mims. Tank Dell. Chase Brown.
And BTJ, can't forget BTJ.
Yep, Brian Thomas Jr.
But
I'm with that.
Not even close. Judon, I'm lying, Judon?
Y'all taking NFC?
I mean, when y'all have the first pick,
every draft,
the 5th pick, 6th pick, 8th pick, 9th pick, 10th pick, 12th pick, 13th pick, 16th pick, 18th pick, 19th pick, 20th pick, 23rd pick, 24th pick.
Good point. That's a
20,
good point.
I mean, shit, y'all better hit. Y'all better hit.
God damn. You get every number on red and black. You get to get all the numbers.
Y'all better hit. Y'all pushing every time.
Well, hey, it's not our fault that we know how to wheel and deal and deal our picks and get more players and get more picks. It's not our fault.
I don't think that's it. The Commanders was drafting a 2nd and 3rd for the last couple times. So I mean, the Cardinals always up there. It looked like the Giants gonna be up there again. Atlanta getting some help. So
that's what. Hey, look, that proves
the
my
Bears.
point. Oh, go ahead. My bad, Judon. Go ahead.
The Bears, the Vikings. They turn it around, but it's the Saints. Like it's some teams that was drafted high.
That's true, but we're looking at the entire draft, not just the first round.
So, Arabia, can you just say the question one more time for me again?
Yes. Which conference over the past few years has had the better rookies?
Okay. And then look, that just proves my point because Judon said he went down like, damn, the NFC had this pick, that, like the whole first round. And you get the sorry teams get the picks. So the AFC been dominating and being better than the NFC. So the NFC got all the picks. But you got a guy.
That's not always true, Murph, but go ahead. That's not always true, but go ahead.
I'm not saying it's always true. I'm just saying that the AFC, I mean, if you look at the all-rookie team, you still got guys like your boy with the Ravens that made rookie team in 2022, Tyler Linderbaum, AFC. You got Brock Purdy, not Brock Purdy, but Garrett Wilson.
That was the 2022 Garrett
class.
Wilson was 2022 class, yeah.
Yes.
So was Tyler Linderbaum.
And then you got your boy Trayvon Walker out of Jacksonville, AFC. And you got
Kyle Hamilton.
Sauce Gardner, AFC. And if you want to go to
Derek Stanley Jr.
Yep. And you got like you said, CJ Stroud in the AFC, Will Anderson, AFC, Drew Sanders, linebacker, AFC, as well. So it's like, you know,
Drew
even if you
Sanders.
go to
Come
last
on,
year,
you reaching now, bro.
I ain't going. I'm not reaching because I'm being honest, dog.
Judon, he reaching at it.
You got your boy with the coat.
No. No disrespect to that man,
Yeah, ain't no
bro.
disrespect.
I mean,
Latu.
I mean,
You got your boy the Samoan Latu out there with the coat.
Latu.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you got Kalen Bullock with the and then you got your boy down there and linebacker Chop Robinson with the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky T, he a dog.
yeah.
Chopping down there,
What you got
Judon.
like
You
doing,
chopping
bro?
down there?
You feel me?
Nah, he gonna be fine. He gonna be
Okay.
fine.
He gonna be
When he
young
get
guy.
this
You know
run.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me?
So if we look at the last 3 like rookies of the year, right, starting in 2022, 2022 rookie of the year was Garrett Wilson. That's AFC.
Yep.
2023 was CJ Stroud. That's AFC. 2024 was Judon Daniels. That's NFC. But even at looking at last year's rookie class, NFC blows that out as well. Like once again,
you got your boy
and then
Bucky Irving. I rock with Bucky.
Bucky Irving,
Hey,
Mike
Bucky,
Sanderstill,
nice
Cooper
boy.
DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell, Jared Verse, Roma Dunze, Malik Neighbors, Jadon Daniels. And for the
Okay,
AFC,
all right, but Roman Dunze only caught like 15 balls.
yeah, but Roma Dunze is
He's breaking out
have
this
you
year.
never
He's
seen
supposed to
a
be good.
He breaking out. No, he broke
he's
out.
good. Roma Dunze is a great receiver.
He's
Roma,
number one. He getting 10 targets a game now.
I mean, they're gonna have fantasy talk.
Yeah.
They're gonna have fantasy talk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, all right. I think he was one of the best wide receivers in the draft.
Who?
But last year he didn't do nothing. It's 3 games into the season. How many yards did he have?
here's the thing. Here's why it's not fantasy talk or numbers. Because even if you're watching the game, there are really good players who are in fucked up situations. And the same way that we talked about Matthew Stafford, right? Somebody could have looked at Matthew Stafford on the Lions and been like, that nigga trash. But put him in the right situation, with the right team, with the right defense, with the right coach, with the right coordinators in the right city. He's a really good player. I think the same with Roma Dunze. Roma was a villain in Dunze. But you can see that all the situations around him.
Receiver right
Hold
now.
on, let him land. Hold on. Let him land. Let him land.
I see why you be.
Let him
why
land.
you be yelling at this.
Go ahead,
nigga,
go ahead,
man.
go ahead, go ahead.
Everybody can't be top 5. Everybody can't be top 5.
Okay.
Let him land.
I'm saying.
Hey, Roy, Matt, go ahead. I want to hear you, Matt. Go ahead, Matt.
Wait, hold on.
Roy,
Wait, real
No,
quick.
let
Hold
me down,
on.
Matt,
Roy,
land,
because
bro.
you talked about your top 5 receivers. Roy, who are your top 5 receivers?
Okay. I'm talking about statistically right now.
Okay.
But if we're talking about the NFL, who's the top 5 receivers?
You see what I deal with, Judon?
Jamar Chase.
You see what I deal with?
It's Justin Jefferson. It's Cheetah. Then you got Devontae Adams.
What?
What you mean what?
Hey, man, you
AJ
need to be sitting next to Skip Bayless.
Hold on.
Who's your number 5? Wait, hold on. Finish your list and then go back.
Hold on. You got an issue. I know you ain't got an issue with Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. I know there's no issue there.
Bro, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you got it. If you Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, not 2 of the best.
I didn't say nothing about them. Those the 2 best receivers in the game.
And then you have Tyreek Hill, and then you have Devontae. Then who's your 5th one after Tay?
5th one?
Oh Lord, it's an Eagle.
D. Lamb.
You didn't name one Eagle. That's very interesting. Wow.
Yes.
AFC.
C.D. Lamb.
So you telling me Devontae Adams better than Mike Evans?
Bro, Mike Evans 6. Mike Evans 6 for sure. Mike Evans 6.
Get out of here with that list, bro.
Mike Evans 6 for sure. Judon, where my list flow at? Where is it flow at?
Man, it flow right in that house. Don't take it outside. Don't give it to nobody else. Don't pass that shit out on the test. Nothing, nigga. We don't want your cheat sheet.
Hey, who your top 5, Judon? Yeah, stand on it, Judon.
My top 5, yeah. Yeah, all right, the 2 best receivers in the game.
Yeah.
If everybody get out of his way, the 3rd would be Puka Nacua.
Puka, I like Puka. Yep.
Dang. All right, let me look at the other teams.
Give him some time. I give you some time.
Before I say something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, Murph, you better
I'ma
be
stand
thinking
on the
because your
vet.
list will be even crazier.
I'm gonna stand on the vet guy though. I can't believe Roy threw cheating. I can't believe he threw cheating. That's a surprise to me. Even though Cheetah
Judon, Cheetah's not a top 5
no,
receiver in
Cheetah's
this
number
league.
3. Cheetah's number. I know Cheetah's
Oh,
number
okay.
Yeah,
4.
no, he is. He is.
is.
When he rolling, when he going,
When he going.
it's just some things. It's some things he can do that nobody. I think the only person kind of that can do that is dang, he's slipping my. What's Buddy from the Lions' name? Number 1.
Amon-Ra
J-Mo?
St. Brown.
No.
J-Mo?
Williams.
J-Mo. I think he kind of got like that. Just that. Like everybody fast in the league, but
Yep.
them two people be making people look like they not really that fast. And so
J-Mo.
I think those two kind of only got that type of package. And then
Judon.
I'll go CD2. I'll go CD2. I ain't
I like
about
your
to-
list, but Judon, J-Mo is a top 5 receiver in the league.
No. You asked me about
my bad.
about Cheetah. You asked me about
Okay,
Cheetah. And I
okay.
said those really the only two people that make people look like they not moving really fast.
Okay, I got you.
But hold on,
then,
before
hold
y'all got
on.
into that though, what he had said about you, like man, everybody from the Eagles or something. You said something, dog. They ain't let you
Man,
land though.
that boy love the Eagles. I'm gonna let him have it.
That's okay because Murph loved the Bucks.
Murph is mad because I picked the Eagles before the season last year, and they made me look like I know what I was talking about a
the
little
Bucks
bit.
got the Eagles this Sunday. Keep rapping, nigga. Put some money on it. Nigga. That's what's happening.
Whatever you want to do, baby.
Yeah, we got the Eagles this week.
Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah,
but I might put Devontae Adams in that thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's my dog, but I just think he's so hard to cover.
So hard, bro. You see how he burnt Buddy? Who that was? Cooper? He might have had a mismatch on the safety.
Yeah, I think it was Quinyon Ming.
No, he ain't burn
Mitchell.
him. No, he did not burn him.
Yeah.
He did not burn him.
If you talking young guys,
he always gonna have separation.
Yeah.
He always gonna have separation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think that an underrated receiver who's not top 5 in my opinion, but is underrated in the league is not Scary Terry. Love Scary Terry, but no, Chris Olave. I think if Chris Olave was in a better position that he would get more recognition, but because he's on the Saints and they're not performing well, he doesn't get a lot of the hype. But Chris Olave is a really good wide receiver too.
Hey, him, what's 22 name? What's 22 name?
Sharif.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He take the top off, right?
He the same as Jordan Addison.
Yeah.
Right? He the same as Jordan Addison.
Yeah.
Don't really get a lot of attention. Don't really get a lot of press coverage, but we'll go for 130 on you.
On 2
any game.
receptions.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
But that's like Xavier Worthy and Rasheed Rice. Them boys out there, Xavier Worthy, crazy fast.
They gotta stay on the field. They just gotta be. They gotta be healthy. They have to be healthy to help Patrick Mahomes out. You see what Patrick Mahomes can do when he can spread the field, run them in breaking routes, run the out goals, all that stuff. And then and Drake London getting the ball.
So
Drake
hold on,
London.
that's a great point.
I like Drake London.
You played with Drake London last year. Is Drake London a top 5 receiver in this league?
No, he like that. He like that. I don't think he top 5. He top 10. Okay. I wouldn't leave him. If I was listing 7 receivers, I wouldn't leave him out.
Okay, so he top 7.
Yeah, Drake London tough.
I wouldn't leave him out.
Okay.
But hey, I ain't gonna lie though.
I think I'll go 6 Amon-Ra St. Brown, 7 Drake London.
Okay. Man, hell no.
I like that.
Hell no. Hold on, Murph. I gotta know
who you got, Murph.
Man, you can't.
Yeah,
how do you leave out Scary Terry?
What number
I'm
is
leaving
he
out
on your
Scary
list?
Terry.
What?
I need you to get in a box.
Man, Scary Terry, bro. Come on now. Hold on. Scary Terry for the last 7 years, down 1,000 yards every year. You know what I'm saying? He putting up those numbers, and that's another thing for me. I would have to slide Chase, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson back. You know what I'm saying? Them boys ain't 3-4 years.
Who?
Hold on, Roy. Let me land. Bro, when you do something for 4 years, 5 years, it's different between doing it for 9 years, 10 years, 11 years, 12 years. It's different. That's where you got the Devontae Adams. That's where you got the Mike Evans. That's where you got the Tyreek Hills. Those guys been doing it for playing at a high level for 10 years, dog. Like,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5 years, bro. Like, you know that, Judon. You know that, man. Like, you're not really vested like that. You know what I'm saying? And I got something to say about my nigga Waddle, too. Waddle nice out there.
Yeah.
Waddle been doing it for a while. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
when you start talking about Puka Nacua for 2, 3 years over Cooper Kupp, who been there for 10 years, 12 years, like, bro, I'm a vet, dog. I can't sit here and say that these young boys who ain't put in the time, who ain't got to their second contract, third contract, coming in over Mike Evans, who about to break Jerry Rice's record. He's about to break Jerry Rice's record.
But I feel you, Murph. But this is the league this is the league today. Now, if we are starting fantasy and we go first round and your ass don't pick Jamar Chase, you got the first 2 picks. You don't pick Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson. Roy slapping the back of your neck. Yeah,
Every time, bro.
man. If you don't, and I'm not saying the body
You
of
right.
work, because if that's the case,
Yeah, the body of work.
if that's the case, if we go on legacy, lifetime, whatever, I'm saying number 1 receiver right now that would be in the game, legacy, lifetime, is DeAndre Hopkins. Now I seen DeAndre Hopkins leave the game.
Yeah.
And I'm on the field. He didn't have no more jersey on his jersey. That's how bad they was holding him. He had 130 yards in the tub. Now we beat that ass, but he had 139 yards in the tub.
Hey, when he
and
was
no
with the
more
Texans?
jersey. You couldn't even trade that jersey.
When he was with the Texans?
Yeah, with the Texans, and he was like that, and he was going for 1,200 a year. Like,
yeah.
if it's that, then it's DeAndre Hopkins. But right now, I love all them guys the same, but it's only 2 wide receivers I'm picking, and they interchangeable. But right now, they both in quarterback situations, so it might look different at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because other people might go crazy, and that's why I'm saying Puka Nacua can do it however you need him to do
However
it.
you want it.
In a slot,
He
I'll
got Matthew
wide
Stafford, though.
gloves, and Jamar Chase got Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
And he was in your top 5.
Yeah. But that's the thing, though. That's what I'm like. You give Mike Evans a Joe Burrow. You give Mike Evans a what you
about
say?
Baker Mayfield? He got Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I'm about to say, wait, what happened to Baker Mayfield being a top quarterback?
he was
You
top
say
5,
now you
top
got to
5,
give him
top 5.
somebody
Yeah,
else.
1,000 yards. Tell him to look for 11.
Hey, I'm just saying though, man. I'm gonna put it like this. You gotta go. I just said you gotta give the vets their respect. That's all I'm saying. You gotta give the vets respect.
I can
I'm not
appreciate
putting
that.
Puka Nacua in my
I can
top
appreciate
5. I'm
that.
just not doing it. I'm not. I can't. I refuse to.
I'm with you. But I think because I'm watching him and I seen him in person and how he can get down. If Puka Nacua getting 12, 13 targets, he leaving the game with 10 catches and over 100 yards. So I mean, but
I'm with you.
I mean, the football can only go one way. So
are you putting Puka Nacua over Malik Neighbors?
Malik's Neighbors had 13 yards last game.
Malik Neighbors is
Bro,
Hey,
they quarterback though.
Now,
They
now
quarterback though.
and now I'm not saying
They
talent
quarterback though.
wise.
Now I'm saying talent wise.
Oh yeah, okay, but like we only have what we have, right?
Okay.
We only have what we have.
But we had his rookie year last year, and even with inconsistent quarterback play, Malik Neighbors had one of the best rookie years amongst rookies that year. I think he's really talented.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
Give him Matthew Stafford and see what he do.
What did Puka do
Give him
as a
Matthew
rookie?
Stafford and see what he do.
Puka damn near won a triple crown as a rookie.
Yeah,
Come
Puka
on,
went crazy
bro.
as a rookie.
He the reason Cooper Kupp is in Seattle. Think about that.
So if we went like Judon, you edge rusher, right?
Uh-huh.
So are you putting Aiden Hutchinson over, like, in your top 5? Are you putting Will Anderson in there when you talking about a Von Miller and you talk about we talk about real edge rushers, like, you know what I'm saying? What's some of them top? Oh,
Like a
Max
TJ Watt?
Crosby. When you got the Max Crosbys in the world, you got the,
Now,
you know,
fam,
Miles
if I'm rolling them out, it's only 2 niggas I'm putting over Aiden Hutchins.
Only 2?
Go Murph, go watch the film. Go watch the
Who you
man
got? Who you got, Judon?
last year. Look, Aiden Hutchinson last year, he didn't play for 5 weeks and he still was leading in sacks.
He cold.
Aiden
Nah.
Hutchinson's go dumb.
He cold.
He go watch the
What
film.
about TJ Watt?
They be up a lot.
TJ Watt?
They be up a lot. But Aiden Hutchinson from snap one, and Aiden Hutchinson is Max Crosby.
Bro,
They the same.
I
They
never
the same.
seen
They the
nobody.
same.
I haven't seen a guy with a motor like Aiden Hutchinson in a long time, Judon. I ain't gonna lie. I'm with you.
They the same.
I'm with you.
But
They the
I was
same.
saying, but TJ Watt, what about TJ Watt?
TJ Watt cold too now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's gonna go Miles,
Miles,
Aiden
okay.
Hutchinson.
Put some respect on it.
Wait, I might go Trey Hendrickson. I might go Trey. I might go Trey because Trey crazy.
Yeah.
And then go Aiden Hutchinson. But I'm not gonna
Over Michael
disrespect what Von
Parsons?
Miller.
Over Michael Parsons?
Yes.
No
Everybody
way. Ain't no way. Hey,
Michael-
there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way you can say Aiden Hutchinson is better than Michael Parsons.
edit this out.
Get him out of here, Jerry.
Bro.
Every time.
So you got Miles Garrett, you got Miles Garrett. You put a vet up there who's been doing it for a long time.
Yes.
Get 2. I mean, Michael Parsons is my 2, but who's your 2?
TJ.
TJ Watt, Max Crosby.
Yeah. I go Trey.
Trey
who?
Trey Hendrickson.
Hendrickson.
Bengals.
Oh, Bengals. Trey Hendrickson. Okay. And then Max Crosby.
I'll go Max or Aiden Hutchinson. I really don't I don't think you understand how impressive Aiden Hutchinson was last year.
Yeah.
He got injured the 6th or 7th game.
Yeah.
And until week
Hold on.
12 or something.
Hold on. Time out. Nick Bosa?
No, cut it out, man.
What?
Stop
Cut
it out.
Not Nick Bosa with the y'all don't like Bosa?
With 49ers?
All right, Danielle Hunter.
I'll edit that out.
Danielle Hunter.
A dog.
Daniel,
a dog.
Yeah.
5.
Okay, so
he not in that top 5.
No.
He not. Look. I don't think you. And he got injured. Go watch his first 5 games last year. Go just watch him. He was making tackles look like bitches, and and I'm like, and I didn't see some good but I'm talking about spin move was working.
Yeah.
Long arm working. Bull rush, he was picking niggas up. I'm like,
Bull rush?
Bro, I'm watching it. I'm like, this nigga on he on roids. Like it's something he owned that nobody else was on. And he was going to work inside move working, outside move working, cross chart work. It's nothing that nigga did. Bro, that nigga was looking like prime Warren Sapp. I swear for God. And any nigga in the league that watched film will tell you this. They would say, no, if you watch Aiden Hutchinson, nobody had a more impressive 5-game span than that nigga before he got injured. If that nigga didn't get injured, if he didn't get injured, he would have had 13 sacks.
Am I crazy?
But you proved my point though. You didn't put him over no vet. You didn't put him over Myles Garrett. You didn't put him over TJ Watt. You didn't put him over Max Crosby. So
no, because this is what if Myles Garrett ever had an offense, he'll break the sack record every year. TJ Watt offense will score over 30 points, he'll break because that nigga don't play the run either. But I mean, he will break he makes splash plays
Where's
in the run.
Von Miller on it? Where's Von Miller on this list?
Von Miller probably one of the best edge rushers I ever watched, but right now he's not.
Right.
Like it's all about right now. Like Von Miller got 140 sacks. He's
He's a Hall of
gold
Famer.
jacket,
He's a Hall
all
of
that.
Famer.
Yeah, like all that stuff. Same in the same breath. That's the same thing with Cam down in
Cam,
for the Saints.
Yeah, Saints.
Yeah,
Cam Jordan.
like
Jordan.
it's like they're but
And Cam
it's
Jordan
not
top
there.
five.
It's a young man's game. Simply put, it's a young man's
It's not.
game.
It's just not their league no more. Like they're in the league and they passing down trinkets and gems and all that stuff, and they gonna make their plays. They gonna hit their plays, but it's not like it once was.
Right.
And we all see that, man. Father Time undefeated in this game.
Yeah.
You like Jared Verse?
I think he's gonna be really good, but I think his other shit proceeds itself. Like and some people do that. Like some people talk shit and back it up. I just think like
you think it's talk bigger than the game?
I don't think that is, but it's like all right, if you gonna talk like that, you gotta come and destroy Lane Johnson. You gotta come destroy Motto. And I don't think it was that. And so I think if he had like a inside dude like Aaron Donald on his team, and he would get a lot more one-on-ones and he can take a lot more inside moves, I think he would go crazy. But I just think like if you're talking like that, it's a 15, 16 sack type year.
Gotcha.
But he also do play the run too. I like him in the run game as well.
Michael Parsons not top 5 crazy too though, but I'm done.
He don't play. Why you think Jerry Jones is like whoever team I deal Parsons to, I need a run stopper in return. That was one of his stipulations. He need a run stopper. That means Michael Parsons was not a run stopper.
But I just think Michael Parsons, if you watch him, I mean, he win rushes and all that stuff.
I'm about to
but
say,
he get a lot of chase down sacks. He get a lot of stunt inside sacks. It don't. I mean, everything 1-on-1, but it don't be like some clean ass 1-on-1 shit. Like
a Miles Garrett he'll just straight dominate you.
It don't be 198 million. Good.
I mean, shit. Kyle Van Noy had 12.5 sacks.
Yeah,
and he getting 7 million, something like that. So that's just he young in his youth, and he been consistent for the last 4 or 5 years. So I mean, I'm just saying, like if you put on those 5 dudes tapes, you see them in a run game. TJ, he electric. They go as he go. When he not out there, they like at a 30% win clip. So I mean that's just how you know how impactful he is. And then if you seen what Trey did on that defense, and their defense is playing really well this year. But last year Trey was doing some incredible things on the defense that really wasn't, and he led everybody in sacks and really in a run heavy conference. So I mean, that's just me though. That's just me watching what I watch, seeing what I see.
No, I'm with
you. You got great insight, bro.
You
right there with it. You got great insight.
I love your take, dog. I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to see what you know what I'm saying? Cause you had your I don't see, dog. I could talk to Judon all day, dog. I really want to ask you about Action Jackson. I really want to ask you about that.
But he the best I ever seen.
Woo!
He the best I ever seen. And
the best you ever seen?
Yeah. Arabia, go ahead and close us out.
Yeah, my bad.
All right, yeah, this was a great
My bad,
conversation. The
My bad, my
conversation
bad.
continues all week. We will be back tomorrow with Champ Bailey.
Yeah.
Murph will be here.
Oh,
Roy
yeah.
will be here. It'll be me and Champ Bailey, and we are getting into which conference has the better skill positions: quarterbacks, wide receivers, running backs. Of course, it's Champ Bailey, so we got to get into cornerbacks and safeties. Join us for that conversation tomorrow, Wednesday at 4 p.m. And then on Thursday, like I said, we're going to talk about which conference has the better trenches: offensive line, defensive line, with Coach George. Murph and Roy, tell the people where they can find you. Tell the people about your podcast. Just tell us where we can find you.
You got it, Roy.
Roy is disconnected.
Roy left.
My bad.
Hey,
Had to
101
slide on Murph with them
One-on-One's
crazy
podcast,
takes, man.
The number one ON1S podcast. 1-on-1, just like a 1-on-1 DN versus O-line drills, DN versus the tackle, wide receiver versus the DB, running back versus linebacker, 1-on-1s, man. 1-on-1 podcast, man, with Murph and Roy on all platforms. You know, and again, man, we appreciate being able to come on, man. Damn, I really want to chop it up with Judon, boy, but he said Lamar the best he ever seen, dog, and I believe it.
Best ever, Judon?
I believe it, dog.
Hold on, the best ever though?
Yeah.
Like,
I believe
ever? Like, for real?
Bro, that man like that, boy. That man like that, boy.
With my eyes, yeah.
I'm telling you, Roy, he like that, bro.
No, I believe you, bro. 2-time MVP. I mean,
yeah,
should have been 3.
Bro, Lamar Jackson, bro. I tell people all the time, Lamar Jackson.
Leave it alone,
college,
leave it alone,
bro.
leave it alone, bro. They got to go.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, we're going to stop right here. But again, join the conversation tomorrow. Roy, where can they find you on social media?
Man, at 101's podcast, at Roy James CEO on Instagram. Yeah, that's how we rock them.
And all of that will be linked in the description box below.
Hey, appreciate you, Matt. Appreciate you.
No problem. Thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Salute.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.